Welcome to Sounducation, day 4 of the week. And today we're talking about advanced keyboard instruction. Yesterday we started with the basic and we did some things there. Now today we are going to the professional course, which is expected to be taken by people that have quite the understanding of music already and are basically skilled in playing the piano already. So, like we always say for this class, what we'll be talking about is not anything new, but a new way of looking at things. Last week, we talked about thinking outside the box. So, today, like I said last week, we're going to start talking about ways you can think outside the box. And the first we are talking about is in harmony. So today we're going to be talking about chords. Yes, chords, chords. So I'm going to teach you the first way that I approach thinking outside the box, and it comes from the perspective of chords, basically. So we're going to be talking about the most, I would say, common types of chords, which are chords that are built on thirds. That's one, two, three, three notes. Three note chords. Sorry, let me switch to this. Three note chords. Three note chords. So, three note chords, for those who don't know, like I said, I'll just do small explanation here. Three note chords, or chords based on triads, are chords where each individual component of the chord is spaced two notes or three notes apart. What I mean is this: if I take this to my reference points, see, the next chord tone will be found two notes after T, right? Then two notes, then two notes, then two notes, then two notes, then two notes. Right. So this is an example of a what do you call it, chord based on three note harmonies, or three parts, not three parts, triads, basically. Notes that are spaced in thirds. Right? Example. Right? For example, the other type of chords that are not spaced in thirds but are spaced in fourths. So we have something like this. One, two, right? These are notes spaced in fourths. These are notes spaced in thirds. Now, something you should note about notes spaced in thirds is that they are basic form, or they are basically, I'm saying that hardware know which notes to press. The basic what do you call it, the basic chord tones of every chord are actually based off of the major scale, right? So that's why you see later, I'll show you that if I'm on C major, for example, this is 1, 3, 5, 7. The remaining three are going to be 2, 4, and 6. So if I bring these ones to this side, I'm playing this. So that's the full chord, right? So this now comprises of the C major scale. Every chord tone in the C major scale comprises this chord right here. So where am I going with this? The basic I'll say form of any note based on third is the one based on every note of a major scale. Like for here to be this, right? Right, here to be this, right? So, well, how do we think out of the box with this? It is now realizing that each of this can be adjusted based on your need. Like I said, this class is not for beginners in the first place, so those who know basically know I'm going this. The way I'll get other chords from this three, what do you call it, three triad bass chord is by adjusting by fingers to the neighboring notes of the chords of the chord tones to get different chords. Like for example, if I put this one down, that's a C minor 13th. Compare this. Or if I put this one down. So let me put that in context, right? Let's say I was in B flat. I want to play 2-5-1. Right? Now I'm going to put that chord you just played in the place of my 2. So instead of playing instead of playing this like I played before, I'm going to play that chord. So yeah, kind of see what I'm saying, right? So just adjusting 2 notes from this has given me a different chord altogether. And what I'm saying is that the easiest way to start thinking about the outside of the box when it comes to chords is to look at it from that point of view, especially when I'm talking about chords based on triads, right? Every chord that is based on triad, every chord you've ever played as a keyboardist is based on this principle. You just don't know it. Take for example this very common chord, this D minor 7, the minor 7th, right? This is based off of this chord, which I can now extend to that chord I played for. You can see. So this chord is just me adjusting 2 notes from here, right? Or so you can see at the end of the day, all I'm really doing is just minor adjustments. Those who know why I said that know why I said that. So the easiest way to start forming new chords out of the box chord is to start adjusting things. See? Now, what I did there, instead of playing my minor, I just played the normal one I know. Just like that. So, from, right? So we're going to dwell on this quite a while. So I'm just giving you ideas because this class is very, very practical class. I'm just giving you the approach to start thinking out of the box when it comes to 3 triad based chords, right? You start from the template, right, and start adjusting how you want to adjust it. Okay, fine, I got this. Okay. So every chord, that's my point, every chord is birthed from a minor adjustment from this, basically. That's what I'm saying, for 3 parts harmonies. So now where I would say your part comes in is, okay fine, which one do I adjust? How can I shift them around? Like I can play this like this, I can play it like this, I can choose to play it like this. Point is that all these 7 notes are your base notes for a key, that is for a tonal center. So the things that are going to determine how you're going to adjust it is what harmonic context you're thinking about. If I want to do normal, right? So I can do now this chord is coming from that, right? So this, if I want to use this now, this has to be a minor chord for that context, right? So how I choose to build that minor chord is based on my own discretion. I can choose to consider that as put a bit of, I would say, Egyptian music to it. So that is just the idea behind it. All I want you to think about is every chord is a major chord, basically, right? So how you want to make a minor, you have to know which note you're going to use to make a minor, what note you're going to use to make it augmented, all those kind of things. That is what I'm trying to put to your mind now. All of you do sabi what I'm talking about. But the idea is that everything starts from basically. That's it. All right. So this week I want to think about that. Show me what, play around with and show me what chords you form from it. From this G, whatever you call it. Show me what chords you can form from it and send them to me. Like this. This is the first I'm ready. I don't like. I like that one. That's it. That's it. I don't know. I know. I'm studying that one. I think that's in B flat. Anyway, so just think about that and just let me know where it goes. Thank you again. Sorry, this is 12 minutes now, but thank you again for coming. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully, for our musical production class. Good night.